Okay, so it's very common when we want to start a new project or a business, or we're already making progress on it, where we have the thought of, what if I fail?
First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is no alternative.
While America's infrastructure,
We fought for moral reasons. We stood up for what was right.
This nation will rise up.
What if, what if this, what if that? Here's what you do in that situation, okay? Realize you will fail along the way. I would take notes on what I'm saying here, these lines, and then for people who have TechnoTutor, put it in there so you program it into your mind. If you don't have TechnoTutor, well, at least take notes on this, okay? So failure is the roadmap to perfection. Think about this. When you're learning how to walk, you're actually falling. You're standing and you're falling over and over, and you're correcting yourself real time. So you're actually failing a lot, but you just course correct over and over and over until you get it right. So the real first step is figure out what's the first goal. Is it get one client? Is it get one more client? Is it get paid a certain amount? Whatever that is, know your goal, and then realize every day you're working towards that. You might fail many times. You might have to talk to 30 people till you get your first client. Cool. Learn how to fail rapidly, and then learn how to not fail by doing it right. Another thing is to write down is, I know why it works. I know why it works. And then you look at that every single day, and then guess what? You'll have a success. But then the most important thing, even more important than getting the success, seriously, it's even more important than getting the success, is understanding why did it work. Because when you can understand why it worked, what you said, whatever you did that got that person or got that thing to happen, let's say if it's a client, it got them to buy. When you know why you got that sale, that is the real secret sauce. Because once you do that once, you can replicate it again and again and again. Now here's one other thing. Look at this. Be anti-fragile. Do you know what anti-fragile means? So within nature, right, there's different things we have. Like, let's say this glass behind me, right? You hit that, that's fragile, it'll break. Then you have something called this brick behind me, right? It's pretty robust. You hit that thing over and over, it's not really breaking. But now look at something like your human body. You have an immune system. You get that thing exposed to some bacteria or some germs, some viruses. It will actually grow stronger, right? Or you hear about Muay Thai fighters, and they will kick trees and they'll break their shins. But guess what? It grows back even stronger. That's the point. So with each failure, you get stronger. So I would write that down. Every time I fail, I learn. Every time I fail, I get stronger. So don't worry about sabotaging yourself, especially when you have TechnoTutor. You have nothing to fear, because even if you fail, the only real failure, I know it sounds cliche, but it's so true, the only failure is giving up. As long as you stay plugged in, you keep using the tools, you keep joining, for example, self-perfected calls on Friday nights, stay plugged in, keep networking, keep masterminding. Even if you fail, it's actually a blessing, because then you learn. Now, set it up so you don't fail catastrophically. Like, don't bet all your life savings on one thing. Or even if you do, especially if you're young, cool, then learn the lesson at least if it fails. But the thing is, you have years and years and years and years of experience, especially going through school, where you're afraid to fail. Don't fear failure. Just understand what to do. Keep moving forward, step by step by step by step. You might fail along the way, but then you just keep moving and moving and moving, and then you're going to learn from each failure. So actually look forward to the failure. Don't worry about how it feels. It doesn't fucking matter how it feels. What matters is that you keep walking, you keep learning and growing, and then when you hit success, then you keep doing that, right? You do it over and over and over. It's like the punch. It's like a grandmaster learning how to punch. You do it over and over. And you might fail sometimes, but then you get better and better and better. And then that's literally success. And then guess what? You're going to go to that next level, and then you might fail some more. But then you already know, hey, I know it's okay to fail. Okay, I can keep growing. And then you keep going and going. So keep focused on what it is you want, on your goal. Stay focused on that. And any failure, realize it's getting you a step closer to that. I know it's cliche, but it's freaking true. So do that for yourself, and then don't give in, because you're going to have your ego. Your ego is going to do everything it can to keep you stuck. That's okay. Just breathe. You're going to feel resistance. You might feel like shit. Doesn't matter. Just breathe. Just one more step, one more step, one more step. Because when you are successful and when you maintain that and you keep expanding in that, it is the best feeling thing. And you know it's actually the best thing for yourself. So that's that for now. Peace. Hey everyone. So I don't sponsor my videos at all, but I do like to at least say, for those who resonate with the message that I share, I do offer both personal mentorship as well as business mentorship. In personal life, I've made a lot of moves over the past few years. Now I have a beautiful wife, homestead, and all of that. In terms of business, I have one of my companies went from 3K to 30K a month in profit, as well as I have another business that I'm at over 150K this year in investments and things like that. So if that resonates and you want to actually make a positive impact with that type of money, just reach out, send me a message, and we'll chat.